I'm going to show you a map. Your map today is Europe. I'm going to ask you to find various things on that map, OK? And whoever is closest will win a point. We're looking for the setting for Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. OK, everyone is in. Helen, do you know the answer to this one?
I went somewhere Italian.
I see. That is somewhere Italian, yeah. Southern Italy. Laura, do you know this one?
No, I don't, but I went Verona where I thought Verona would be.
Because he set a lot of stuff in that neck of the woods. Yeah.
Neck of the woods, that's
Shakespeare.
what
Loved a bit of Italy.
Like Verona.
Yes, absolutely, middle of Italy there. Ben, what was your thinking here?
Well, I was in the Midsummer Night's Dream. When I was 16, I played the King of the Fairies.
Where was it?
But I don't remember where we said it.
Oh, no.
I just remember my wife was Queen Titania, which sounded vaguely Italian in my head, so I went Sicily.
Yeah, Sicily. And Robin, do you know this one?
I went for Italy as well.
So, listen, we're all in the same place. I thought it was the Forest of Arden. I think I'm very, very wrong in that. I thought it was because just of the forest. But I don't think it is. Shall we find out where A Midsummer Night's Dream is set and who scored a point? We're set in Athens.
Oh.
Helen, you are just closest there.
I'll take
Very
it.
well
Yeah, I
done.
was thinking Athens.
I didn't know we had to be that specific on the map.
I thought maybe the right country.
We all said the same country.
You did all say-
He's miles away. Give us all a point, apart from Ben.
Would you like to give a point to the person who's second closest, Robin? Would that be...
Yeah, give it to
Helen
Larry,
is closest.
Yeah.
The second closest is Ben, so we give Ben a point there as well.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Laura, which I was quite happy to give her a point.
Thank you. I was quite happy too.
All right, I'll give Laura a point as well then.
Oh, thank you.
So everyone gets a point apart from Robin.
Robin.
Very well done. But thanks, Robin, for that's a classic.
That is good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, standing up.
Right, let's get in the right country, shall we? The next thing I want you to find is this. The busiest port in Europe in terms of annual cargo tonnage. OK, everybody is in. Laura, any clue on this one?
I think it's Rotterdam.
Huh.
I live in the Netherlands.
Do you?
Yes, I do. And I live in Amsterdam. And Rotterdam is one of the main ports of Europe.
OK. Yeah, I mean, you should know where that is.
And I do.
Yeah, you do know where that is. Ben, were you thinking Rotterdam?
That's such an educated guess. And mine is just such nonsense in comparison. I just went Portugal. It's got port in the title.
Oh,
and I thought it's like on the edge.
But it is on the edge.
It's on the edge. It will supply everyone over there.
You said it was going to be nonsense, and you delivered.
But there's also
logic. Yeah, there's logic there.
Robin, what are we saying?
I was thinking Rotterdam, and then I went, oh, you've got to go all around the houses to get there, though, for something.
Awkward.
So I just kind of stuck on the far bit that's sticking out of France.
OK, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, kind of Nantes sort of area.
Nantes.
Helen?
I wanted to say the Bosphorus, as in going into Istanbul.
A lot of trade there.
And I once got dropped in there to swim it, and they made me say a piece to camera saying this is the busiest shipping lane in the world. And if that's not true, then I've lied to kids.
This is good information.
Good knowledge, yeah. I mean, you're on the edge of Albania and Greece.
I know,
but it's
but I was like, where do I need to...
You're definitely closest to the Bosphorus of the four answers. Let's find out, shall we? Where is the busiest port in Europe? It is Rotterdam, Laura. Very nicely done.
Thank you. 7 years I've lived there.
Excellent. Well, listen, it finally paid off.
Finally. I'm like, why am I here for this?
Yeah.
Final question. Find me this, please. The starting point of the 2023 Tour de France. Where did that begin?
So it changes every year?
Yeah, the Le Grand Départ, which is like a ceremonial stage. What do you think at home? Are you a Tour de France fan? Do you know the answer to this one? OK, everyone is in. Ben, what was your thinking here?
Well, there's a little place that I've been to many, many times called Miele in central France. And I remember my family saying in a WhatsApp group last year, hey, the Tour de France finishes right near Miele, where we go on holiday.
Finishes or starts?
Finishes. So I just thought maybe it starts and finishes in the same place. So
OK,
I've gone
let's see where you are.
Central.
I mean, I want to throw no shade at all at your family WhatsApp group, Ben. Please don't think that. But it very much always ends in Paris.
There we go.
I don't know which...
So it must have been passing through there. that got everyone excited.
I suspect it passed through there.
There we go.
Exactly, and they've confused you.
That's my knowledge of the Tour de France.
And
Never
also,
seen it.
And that's families for you. Robin, what's your thinking?
Well, my sister owns a tandem, so I should be better on cycling questions than I am. So my thinking was, just put a dot here.
There we go.
Literally, that's what I've done.
Lyon sort of a way you are there. Helen, what are you thinking?
I went south of France.
Okay.
Yeah, really far down.
We're all in France so far. Laura, where are you?
Okay, I was just in San Sebastian in Spain. I think they said, like, Tour de France starts here.
It is, no, but often they start it in different countries.
Really?
It started in England
So
before.
you want to go around France?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one is like a big ceremonial thing, and it's been in Yorkshire, it's been all round.
In
So
beautiful
you've gone...
places. So I went San Sebastian.
Yeah, Catalonia. However, I have no idea where this one started, but we'll find out, shall we? Where did the 2023 Tour de France start? Bilbao. Laura, you get yourself a point. The venue where the Australian Open tennis tournament is held. Where is that? What do we reckon at home? Do you know where that is held? Do you know where that is? The Australian Open tennis tournament. Everyone is in. Mark, do you know this answer?
It's Melbourne.
And do you know where Melbourne is?
Well, it's on the east coast.
Yeah.
Sydney, Melbourne, all that. So I've put it like halfway on the coast of east. So about there, I reckon.
Up on the Queensland coast there. Sonia, where were you thinking it was?
Well, for some reason, I've put mine close to there, but I literally didn't have a clue. I mean,
Just had a guess.
Yeah.
Might as
Never
well,
been
right?
to
In this round.
Australia.
Yeah. At least you went for Australia.
Yeah.
Let's see where you are. Yep, also in Queensland. Molly, did you know this answer?
No, and I think I was barking up the wrong tree a little bit, but I just thought coastline too. I don't know why, but the other way.
You went the other way? On the western coast there. Josh, any ideas here? Have you been to the Melbourne Comedy Festival?
Yeah, I was there a couple of months ago.
Oh,
and
you know where it was?
And now I wish I looked at my map to see whereabouts I was.
Josh, I'm the same. I was there, and
Yeah.
I know it was Australia.
So the way I'm guessing it is flying into Australia.
Yeah.
I didn't really realise until I was flying over Australia how long it takes. And I knew there was still a bit more. So I've gone Melbourne, but I've kind of put myself on the coast, but in the centre.
OK. Yeah, sort of South Australia. So we've got very different coasts here. What do you think at home? I know lots of people watching Australia, because they would all ask me about it. I'm assuming you know where Melbourne is. But do we? That's the question.
No.
The answer is Melbourne, by the way.
Right.
But where is Melbourne? Who scored the first point? Josh gets the point. Very well done. Right down the bottom.
All the way down there. Wow, I didn't know that.
Good job.
Yeah. Do you know what? I would have gone like halfway down the coast on the right. It's in Victoria. That's Melbourne. So that's where we've been.
It was
Absolutely
nice.
loved it. The venue that began hosting the World Snooker Championship in 1977. Where is that, please? What do you think on this? Do you know the answer? And then do you know where that answer is? OK, everyone is in. Harry, do you know the answer to this?
No, I don't know the answer.
Okay.
But I don't know, I've just gone for the north. I'm thinking around Liverpool Way.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, kind of. You're sort of pretty much where we are now.
Yeah.
In Manchester. Jasmine, do you know the answer to this?
It's somewhere around up north, Manchester, Liverpool area, maybe.
OK. You're sort of, kind of North Yorkshire-y type way. Joe,
Right, so I
you know
think
the answer.
Is it Sheffield?
I think it is, yeah.
But I just don't know where the Sheffield... I know Sheffield's up north.
It's a lovely place.
Yes.
We know that, but where is it?
Well...
On the map.
You're about to find out.
OK. Sort of, yes, it's up north.
Is it Sheffield, then?
No.
Sheffield's under Manchester.
I think
what?
Right? Am I correct?
we're going to find out for sure. Anya, you must have... You've toured Manchester and Sheffield, I'm sure. Do you remember which was further north?
Week.
In Sheffield?
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
I'm fascinated to see where you've gone here, then.
Oh.
I didn't know it was in Sheffield.
That's a good point.
I didn't know it was in Sheffield.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I didn't know where it was, so I
I've
thought
got
maybe
you.
they would have gone for, like, the coast, because it's nice to go
So
to.
that's not you saying this is where Sheffield is.
No.
That's you guessing where the World Snooker Championships
Yes,
was.
yeah.
Okay. It's in Sheffield. I tell you.
And I know that is not where Sheffield is.
But now we've got a very big question on our hands, which is where is Sheffield? And a little subplot. Is it further north than Manchester?
Yeah.
Because Joe thinks it is, and you two looked at him like he'd lost his mind.
Yeah.
So it's Sheffield, but where is Sheffield? Who's got the points?
North.
Jasmine and Harry, I'm going to give you both the point there. That is
Harry
Sheffield.
got a point as well.
Yeah, he's right next to it.
Well, I'm right above it.
What do you mean you're right above it? You're right above their answers, which is then above Sheffield. And Sheffield is south of Manchester.
Yeah.
Next thing I want you to find is this, please. The busiest train station in Great Britain outside of London. Huh.
It ain't Sheffield, is it?
Well, at least you know where it is now.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
It's got to be somewhere down the middle, surely. It's got to be somewhere down the middle where all the trains have to go.
I reckon Birmingham.
I mean, in a way, it's better to tell your tablet than tell your competitors, if you think it is. OK, everyone is in. So, Joe, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Manchester, Piccadilly.
Yeah.
Quite central, big city.
You're pretty much exactly on Sheffield there.
Are you joking?
Yeah. Is that north of Manchester? I forget.
South of Manchester,
that's right.
yeah.
Anya, what do you think the answer was?
Well, I wanted to go for Birmingham, but I don't know where that is.
OK.
So I've sort of gone for the vibe of the middle.
So your vibe's based in Birmingham?
Birmingham, pretty much.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Midlandsy, yeah. Maybe
mind.
kind of North Midlandsy.
Yeah.
Harry, what did you think the answer was?
I think the question is Great Britain, so I've gone for Glasgow because...
Oh, that's clever. You thought that they put that in the question because...
Yeah.
Yeah,
so if that's nearish?
Yeah, absolutely. Bang between Edinburgh and Glasgow there, so if it's either of those, you're laughing. Jasmine, you thought it was Birmingham. Did you change your mind?
I changed my mind last minute because that's worked for me in every single round so far. And then I managed to make these guys believe it was Birmingham, but really...
You didn't make me believe Birmingham.
I thought it was Manchester Piccadilly, so let's try that.
So let's see where you are.
The deception.
You're just sort of north of Leeds there, I would say. What a magical mystery tour we've had. So we think Glasgow, Birmingham and Manchester, we think. Let's find out what's the busiest train station outside of London. Birmingham New Street.
Yes.
Anya, you get the point. Well done.
I gave everyone that answer.
I saw what happened. We all saw it. Well done at home if you got that. Birmingham New Street. Final question in this round. The city that is the main setting of the musical films Once and The Commitments. Where is that, please?
The Commitments, that's, Guys, what are we talking? Glasgow?
Oh, mate.
Everyone's in. Joe, what are you thinking on this one?
Well, I am thinking maybe Ireland.
OK. Yeah, absolutely. Anya, what did you think on this?
I've also gone Republic of Ireland.
Let's see where you are. Yeah, the northern bit of the Republic of Ireland. Harry, what was your thought?
I'm keeping it in England, closer to London.
Sort of, I want to say Oxfordy.
Oh, OK.
Sort of area.
Yeah.
And Jasmine.
Just somewhere in Ireland.
Let's take a look at where you are. Also in Ireland. The answer is Dublin.
Oh!
Yes!
This is Ireland, of course. So let's take a look. Where is Dublin? And the point goes to Anya. Well played, Anya. Very nicely done.
Harry got a point last time when he was like 100 miles away.
He was within like 8 pixels. The monument to William Tell in the place where, according to legend, he shot an apple off his son's head. Where did that happen in the legend? What do you think at home on this one? Do you know this one? Do you know the story? Do you know where it was? And then do you know where that is? There's a lot going on. Very multi-layered this round. OK, everyone is in. Joe, do you know the William Tell story?
No.
No. Excellent. OK.
He's not the light bulb guy, is he?
That was Edison you're thinking of, maybe.
The telephone guy.
That's Alexander Graham Bell you're thinking of.
So close.
Yes, really close. Should we see where you went? OK, like kind of on the English-Scottish border. Tom, do you know where the William Tell legend was?
I don't. Something in me said it was an English story.
It sounds English in the name.
Yes, but I don't know.
So see where you are?
Just underneath you.
Yeah, that's nice. Karen, what were you thinking here?
I just went up north. I was thinking more like Edinburgh, kind of.
And at Edinburgh, see
Maybe.
where you are? Just sort of north of Edinburgh. Storm, are you in Britain as well?
No, I'm not. But it did sound English. William Tell sounds like he's probably going to be British. But I thought, I've never heard of the monument. That doesn't mean that it's not here. But I thought, I see the image in my head. I don't know much about the story, but I see it, and I feel like it could be kind of French.
Okay.
So I put it in Paris. But I have been to Paris, and I don't remember seeing the monument there either. So
It's a big city, though.
I now think I might be wrong.
OK, let's see where you are. You are, yeah, that's almost bang on Paris. Well, he's not British.
Oh.
That's for sure. The monument, and indeed the story, took place in Switzerland. So, Storm, you get yourself a point. Very well done, Storm. It's in Altdorf in Switzerland, that monument. The unlikely event you'd like to go and see it. Point for Storm. Next thing I'd like you to find is this, please. Mount Etna. Where, please, is Mount Etna? What do you reckon at home on this? Have a little point at the map. Where do you think Mount Etna is?
Yeah, we go there.
OK, everyone is in. Tom, what's your thinking?
I think it's one of those Mediterranean islands. But I'm not hugely confident.
OK, but see where you've gone? Yeah, that's certainly Mediterranean. Kind of Greek islands-y.
Yeah.
Karen, what were you thinking?
I went to Italy. Sounds Italianish.
OK, see where you are? Yep, northern Italy. Storm.
I'm getting confused between Mount Vesuvius and Mount Etna, and I don't know why I'm pairing them both up in my head. And I've been to Pompeii, and I should know more than I do, and I'm shamefully unaware of whether I'm remotely in the right area. But I've went south of Karen, so I've went for southern Italy.
Yeah, absolutely. You're on Sicily there. And Joe, what are you thinking?
I've already made it clear, geography's not my strong point. And I just thought Mount Etna was some sort of volcano, volcanic. So I went with somewhere in Scandinavia.
Oh, OK.
Because
yeah.
Icelandic, volcanic.
Yeah, I hear.
So I think I've put... But then I didn't know where Scandinavia was.
Right, OK.
I thought it was north somewhere.
You must have been on rugby tours in your life. You must have...
They're not big.
They don't really play over...
Yeah,
quite right. Let's see where you are. Sweden, yeah, absolutely, in Scandinavia.
Sweden.
And you're right, it is a volcano.
Oh.
Absolutely, Mount Etna. And I'll tell you where it is. Storm Huntley, it's on Sicily. So very, very well played. Look at that, you are absolutely bang on. Another point to Storm. Final question in this round. Very good round for Storm so far. I wonder if you could find me the oldest underground railway in the world. Where is that? What do you reckon at home?
Did they copy us or did we copy them?
OK, everyone is in. Karen, what were you thinking?
I went to England. I was just thinking of where the trains were invented and like everything like that. But then I was thinking about the US for a bit, and we're not doing the US.
Exactly. It's not on the map.
No, but yeah, I just went England.
OK, let's see where you are.
Bang on.
Sort of bang in the middle of England. Storm, what were you thinking?
I went London because it's the most famous underground that I know, and I kind of went through Karen's line of thinking, because I thought we offered the railway, I believe, to the rest of the world, and lots of our engineers travel the world. It's the underground, but I'm not sure whether I've got right, but it's the best I can do.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds reasonable to me. Yep, absolutely on London. Joe, were you thinking the same?
I was torn between Paris and London.
Yeah.
Whether we copied them or they copied us. So I went with London.
You went with London. So have a look. There you are in London. Tom?
I did too. I think it's Victorian.
OK, so you're going to London as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we're all in the same place, really. The first underground railway in the world was 1863. And it was in the city of London. Hey. Well done, everybody. I'm going to give you all the points for that one. Very, very well done. Well done if you got that at home as well. It was London. Is the birthplace of the model Gisele Bündchen. Where was Gisele Bündchen born, please? What do you think at home on this one? Have a little point to the screen. Lock in what you fancy. Everyone is in. Reese, what was your thinking here?
There was no thinking. I pressed somewhere on the map.
Gotcha. So you're assuming South America?
I'm guessing it's in South America, and I've gone not Chile.
That's not Chile. Yeah, you're in Brazil.
Yeah.
There, kind of central northern Brazil. Anita, what did you think about this one?
Well, I thought she was Brazilian, but I have no idea where.
OK, let's see where you are.
I've gone by the coast. I reckon there's might be some major cities along there. So
exactly, coast is usually where the big cities are. So we've got 2 in Brazil at the moment. Edith, did you think she was Brazilian?
I did, but I deliberately didn't put it in Brazil.
Clever. Clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see where you went. Sort of bottom of Chile.
Yeah.
I mean, there are bits of Brazil you'd still be the winner of with that one. And Simon?
Yeah, I mean, my thinking was similar to Edith's, really. I thought, well, that's pretty. Where would I like to live if I was in South America? So I just plonked for, don't even know which country it is.
You are in Colombia. It's supposed to be lovely, isn't it?
Colombia.
Colombia.
It's very nice.
Yeah. So we're in Colombia, we're in Chile, we're in Brazil and Brazil. Now, she was born in Brazil. She was born in Rio Grande do Sul.
Sounds coastal.
But it does sound coastal, doesn't it? But where is it and who scored the point? Right down the bottom. Reese, you are just closest there. Very well done. Very well done. Edith nearly took it there.
Edith nearly took it.
Yeah.
It was a good bet.
So huge, isn't it, Brazil?
Oh, it's massive, Brazil. Yeah.
It's that rainforest, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of rainforest. There's a lot going on in Brazil.
What's happening?
Next thing I'd like you to find is the city that hosts an annual tango festival, which features the Tango World Cup. That is the dance, not the drink. The Tango World Cup. Where is that, I wonder? What do you reckon? Everyone's in. Anita, what was your thoughts?
I thought Argentina.
Tango.
So, I think I don't know. Again, I've gone for coast.
Yeah, you're sort of in the sea of Argentina there.
I don't want to be in the sea.
Well, you're just a bit of you is not in the sea, but you're by the coast. It's lovely.
Yeah, I figure some major city by the coast somewhere.
Yeah. Edith, were you thinking Argentina?
I was thinking Chile again.
Chile, good, exactly.
Just desperate to go.
Yeah, so we're in Argentina, we're in Chile. Simon, what do you think?
I did Argentina as well, and I've gone a little bit further up the coast.
A little bit further up the coast. And Reese, what are you saying?
I just thought I don't fancy this point, so I've gone somewhere else.
OK. Where's that country?
That's Paraguay.
Venezuela?
Wow, what's happened to Paraguay? It's really moved.
Yeah. Well, tectonic plates and whatnot.
Hey.
Very good. Anita, where are you saying that is?
Is it Venezuela?
Venezuela, absolutely. So we're Venezuela, we're Chile.
Say?
We are.
Thank you.
We are Argentina and Argentina. We don't know that it's Argentina. It might be in Venezuela. Let's find out, shall we? Where is the Tango World Cup? Who is closest? Buenos Aires in Argentina. Simon Rimmer, you get the point. Well done.
Well done.
Also the home of Total Wipeout.
Oh, wow.
Great game.
Yeah. Final one in this round. I am looking for the capital of the country that the Madrigal family is from in the 2021 animated film Encanto. Where is Encanto set? Do you know this one at home? Kids, do you know this one?
Love that film. I can't think where it's set.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
South America. Everybody is in. We start with you, Edith. What was your thoughts here?
To be honest, not a Scooby where it was set, like in what country.
It's a great film.
Great film. Great music in it as well.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, amazing. I thought Colombia.
OK, let's see where you are. You're in the middle of Colombia. Nicely done.
It was inland. I don't remember there being sea.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, I hear. Landlocked. Simon, what were you thinking?
No idea. Don't know the film. Never seen it. So I've gone somewhere else, which I think is a good place for a film location.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of Peru there.
Yeah.
Not kind of Peru. You are Peru.
Yeah.
Reese, what are you saying?
I just guessed Colombia as well.
You guessed Colombia?
But I also thought it wasn't the coast, but even more not the coast.
OK, I hear you.
There was even less sea in it than you said. So
you're in lovely southern Colombia.
Yeah.
There. Anita.
So I've gone somewhere on the border between Chile and Peru. Just there.
You are absolutely bang on that border.
I'm hedging my bets.
So we're sort of Chile, Peru. We are Peru. We're Colombia, and we are Colombia. It is set in Colombia.
Hey.
Capital of Colombia is Bogota.
Bogota.
But who is closest?
It's going to be Reese.
Edith, you are absolutely bang on. That is Asia. I'm looking first, please, for the birthplace of the film star Jackie Chan. Where was Jackie Chan born? Play along at home as well. Put your cross on the television. Jimmy, what are you thinking here?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, okay.
I was thinking that kind of region.
Yeah.
I wasn't certain. I didn't trust myself,
That's
so I kind of went midway.
Yes, you're sort of in the Sea of Japan there.
Sea of Japan.
Yeah. Sarah, what were you thinking?
Number one, I don't know where Jackie Chan is from.
Yes.
And I know it's Asia.
Yes.
But
you
not where.
know that now.
And then also, I don't know where I put my cross.
Great. Let's see where you are. You are sort of in the Philippines.
Is it? Okie doke. Well, I thought that was China. But there we go.
Harriet, it's going well so far. What were you thinking?
Yeah, so I thought that I'm just way off. I don't know what I've done.
Let's see where you are. You're in Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah.
What?
It's really
Everywhere
near.
is not where I thought it was.
No.
Colin, where do you think Jackie Chan was from?
This is the problem. I've got the right country for where I think he's from, but I think Jimmy is right. He's from Hong Kong. So I'm in Japan.
You're in Japan.
I think I'm in Japan.
You are?
I now think that you're right, that he's from Hong Kong.
OK, we are in Japan, we're in the Philippines, we're in Vietnam, and we're in the middle of the sea. Jackie Chan was born in Hong Kong.
Oh, well done,
Absolutely
Jimmy.
right about that. But who is closest to Hong Kong? Harriet is closest to Hong Kong. Harriet gets a point. Well done.
Well done.
Right at the bottom.
I take it back. I thought it through.
But the good news is we now know where quite a few different countries are in Asia.
Really open my
The
eyes.
trouble is, when you're in Asia, you don't look at it from really,
That's
really,
true.
really
That's
high
From
up.
above.
That is true.
When you're landing, you do a bit. And because of my height, I tend to get quite a good... I can see most
You're
of Asia.
used to this. Yeah, you know this. Yeah.
Exactly. If I go on a small step, I can see that. The next thing I'd like you to find, please, is K2, the second highest mountain in the world. Where is it?
Well, now we know where all the countries are.
Yeah. Now we're essentially members of the Royal Geographic Society. OK. K2, Sarah, what were you thinking here?
I've guessed Japan.
You guessed Japan.
And I've tried to remember where Japan was.
Okay,
and popped it on
from
there.
before. Let's see where you
Hopefully.
are. Your Japan memory is exemplary.
Yes.
Exemplary.
Yeah.
Harriet, what were you thinking?
Well, I don't know if this is true, but are most of the mountains around the middle?
There's some truth in that, yeah.
Well, that's what I've done. And I've just gone for the middle.
But it worked last
Yeah,
time.
sort of north of Pakistan there.
Yeah.
Colin, what are you saying?
I'm ashamed to say I have no idea where K2 is, so I stayed in Japan.
So Colin also in Japan. And Jimmy, where are you?
I thought it was in the Himalayas with Everest, so I've gone north of Indian subcontinent.
So very close to...
Oh, it's one or t'other. One or t'other.
Look at us.
Yeah, it's in the Karakoram range, which is part of the Himalayas, so it's good thinking. So it's not in Japan, I regret to inform you. But who's going to be closest? Is it Jimmy or is it Harriet?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give you both a point there.
Yes.
Come on, you both
Well
get
done.
there.
Wow.
Very well done.
Incredible luck.
It's sort of where Pakistan, India and China all meet, kind of in that little area. Final question in this round. The capital of the country that's believed to be the world's oldest continuous hereditary monarchy. Wow. Yeah. Agreed. What do you think at home on this one? World's oldest continuous hereditary monarchy. Everyone's in. Harriet, 2 from 2 so far on this round. Where have you gone this time?
I have no idea. I don't know. It's in the ocean because I thought it might be like an island. Like I did wonder about Korea.
Yeah.
But that's not monarchy.
Yeah.
I don't think. And so I just went for an island.
OK, let's see where you are.
Where is that?
In the Philippines.
Great.
Which we remember from question 1.
Yeah. Yes.
Colin, where have you gone?
My problem is I'm so ignorant with the questions, but I'm good with geography, so I've went North Korea.
You are in North Korea. Jimmy, what were you thinking?
I was thinking towards the Middle East and thinking of just quite ancient cultures and
sultanates and
yeah, exactly,
emirates
sort of,
and stuff.
So I kind of went vaguely towards there. I don't.
You were in Iran there.
Oh, okay.
And Sarah, what were you thinking?
If you show me tell me where it is, because I don't know where I've put it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Tell me what country it is.
India.
I've gone for India.
Might be all right.
Now, okay, so we are in the Philippines, we're in India, we're in Iran, and we're in North Korea, all of which are wrong.
Great.
No.
I have bad news for you, Colin, and good news. The bad news is if you'd gone with your previous answer from every single other round, you'd be bang on. So the good news is it's Japan, and you get yourself a point.
Oh, wow.
Korea is closest.
Wow, lucky.
Well done. The emperors of Japan. Naruhito is the 126th emperor of Japan. It's a lot of emperors.
A lot of emperors.